Jan, let's take a look at who else it could have been for PSG. Obviously, Manchester United, one of the possible teams that they can face. They did finish second in their group, and so it could also be Liverpool, Bayern, Ajax, Real Madrid or Juventus. And of those, Jules thinks that Manchester United would give the side the best chance, it seems, to go through. But surely you look at this, though, Jules, on a more serious note, and it can't instill you with too much confidence if you're a PSG, can it?
No, not at all. I mean, even United, I picked United because it would be a good discussion point, but it's not given that this current PSG team can beat this United team with Rangnick, with Cristiano. No, it's true, and I think as well, what incredible story and narrative we would have with Pochettino facing United at the end of February and then March, with the back of his head at some point becoming the United manager. I just think this would be an amazing tie to cover for us. Then of course I would hope that PSG would win it, but I think PSG will go into that draw really with a lot of fear, because of course we've seen in the past teams finishing first in their group stage and then still being knocked out in the last 16, like Juventus, for example, against teams like Lyon and Porto in the last 2 years. So it's not guaranteed that because you finish first you're going to progress and go find the competition. However, if you can avoid City and Liverpool and Bayern in the last 16, of course that's a huge help, but that's not the case for PSG apart from City because they were in the same group. So I think for the first time in a long time they will get into a draw, I think, with a lot of fear on who they could face.
Frank, do you think that PSG would be fearful of these teams, these possible opponents?
Yes, especially Liverpool and Bayern Munich. I think they're the two that they have to avoid because I think they are better than them. The others is going to be a good match. It's going to be a very good game. Manchester United is going to be definitely a revenge. And maybe, as Jules explained, something funny to see with Pochettino on the bench of Paris Saint-Germain. But I have a feeling that they're gonna face Real Madrid. There is a big history between Paris Saint-Germain and Real Madrid. I feel Real Madrid.
Oh, that would be a bit of a nice storyline, wouldn't it, with the backdrop of what's going to happen with Kylian Mbappe?
Oh, absolutely, without question. And this is the thing about PSG. PSG are so talented, yet so imbalanced. You can see them giving anybody a game, but you can see them also losing to just about anybody else. And you look at the possibilities for PSG. Your eyes are drawn to Manchester United, which Jules thinks he's all for the rematch. Believe that if you like. You're drawn to Ajax, who have been simply outstanding in this tournament so far this season, far better than anybody expected. And if we were talking about City doing as they had done so far this competition, we'd have City, well, favourites as they are now. And then Juventus, who topped their group, but their football has not been consistent or outstanding either. And that's the issue with PSG. If you're a PSG fan, who you think you stand the best chance against, because of that inconsistency and because of that imbalance, you're not quite sure. And in the end, you're drawn to United, who probably have the same issues same imbalance issues as PSG.
But how good are really Ajax? I mean, I think that I've seen some talented power rankers the last months saying that Ajax is so good. Ajax has played Sporting. They lost 5-0 to Dortmund. Dortmund conceded 10 goals in 3 games, 7 of them against Ajax. Dortmund, I would have scored a hat-trick against Dortmund at their defense. It's terrible. I'm not sure that Ajax is so good that everybody else is saying. Sebastian Haller been fantastic, of course, but I think that Ajax could be a good draw for a lot of these players. And that's the same with Ter Hag. He's linked to every club in the world. And let's see how good they really are when they meet good opposition.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.